And hi, this is a video for Bob, VK4LA. This is it's a different. It may look familiar to some people, but it's not a Drake. It's a German made. It's actually the original manufacturer. So Bob is interested in this, and I've had it up in the attic for the last 2 years. So I want to send him a very clear description as to exactly what it is and what condition it's in, because I'm sure shipping is going to be quite horrendous all the way to Australia. So first of all, what's there, what's not there? Missing the front tuning knob, missing the fuse holders here. There's a few crystals missing, but I do have them up there. I have 3 up there, so I'm not exactly sure how many should be there. I'll see if I can point this out there. The overall condition isn't too bad. It's not perfect by any stretch. I'm not even sure how old this is. The pre-selector works, so if we do this, you'll see the motion there. Permeability tuned pre-selector. There's a bulb missing in this guy. There's our VFO. I'll come back to that later because there's an issue there. There's a transformer. There's a bit of rust on it. Not sure if it actually even works because I'm not testing this on the mains, and don't plan to either for that matter. This is the speaker. Again, there's some rust on that, and a switch. So we'll just have a look at the underside of it. So this is, in my opinion, in excellent condition. I'll do a scan here, so you can see for yourself, Bob, what you think of it. But from what I can see, there's little or no rust anywhere. All the trimmer caps seem to be in good nick. There's a relay there. So that's a view from the bottom. So, does it work? Well, it's not a simple yes or no. It kind of works, okay? Basically, from what I can tell, the VFO is not tuning at all. Now, maybe something. It's so long since I used this. I repaired it a couple of years ago and put it away. And I know you have to go with this down here. This guy for a range. This is then pulling in one of the frequencies, and it mixes it with the 4.9 to 5.5 megahertz via VFO. That's how you get your whole thing. So basically, just to give you an idea of what I've done is I've plugged in a frequency synthesizer here, and again, there's a good reason why. It does work on the aerial, but it doesn't tune. That's the problem. I think there's something wrong with the VFO. So let's just power this up and now, so you can see. So there's the pre-selector. Let me just turn this down a wee bit. The S meter is funny. I don't know if it's working or not working. It seems to adjust, but I'm not. Again, it doesn't actually make sense if I turn up the input signal. It seems to go down. So I assume there's some fault with that. So pre-selector is working. The AF gain is working. RF gain is working. I didn't actually try the attenuator. Seems to be working. Loudspeaker on and off is. Power, it works, but it's slightly offset on the switch. So that's DC, that's AC. I say AC, not even plugged in, and don't plan to that for that matter either. So actually maybe the S meter needs the AGC on. Let's see. So if I up the ante, yeah, that's what it is. So it's running off the AGC. So the S meter is working. So how sensitive is it? So we're at minus 101 dB, and And I hope this comes out in the video, but there's no problem to hear that signal there. I'll just tune it. So if I go down to that's 120 minus 121 dB. Sorry, not very. Can I put there to and by the ear, it's barely discernible that it's there, but it is discernible. So I'll put it back to 100 again. The modes, that's AM, CW, sorry, not, then we have the notch. So it does null it out. I don't know if they're working, these guys, or not. Not even sure what they're supposed to do. My German ain't that good. So all in all, it appears to be working, I would say, reasonably for its age. I don't know what it should, how sensitive it should be, and so on. I'm sure it could do with a bit of alignment and switch cleaners. Switch cleaner, definitely. A lot of switches in there. But here's the fundamental flaw: nothing happens when you tune it. So I'm assuming, I may be wrong, because it did work when I put it away. There's something wrong with the VFO, so it's not, or the mixer. It's not mixing in the crystal frequency here with this to generate the mixer frequency. That's my theory. I'm not going to go making any investigations. I don't have time at the minute. But if you do want me to do something on it, I'll probably get to it over the next month or so. Well, if that was any good to you, I can look deeper. I'm sure it's fixable, but anyway. So that's her. These guys, again, I honestly can't remember. I know if I do this, and some of them it works. I was trying this guy earlier. Was it the... No, I can't remember which one I was on. Yeah, not sure. I'll have to look back in the video to see. Okay, there we are. It looks like an AM station. Let's see if I can.
Back on the Journal Overseas Service Radio. We now bring you the review of the Indian press compiled by Kaushik Roy and read by Maria Albina Michael.
So.
The Indian print media has welcomed Indian Space Research Organization's ISRO launching of 20 satellites yesterday. ISRO has emerged as a renowned player in the field of satellite launches. The papers have also commented on the Brexit referendum and the emergence of ultra-thin solar cells. The Hindustan Times, in its editorial titled "On the Right."
So that's it. That's the radio as it stands. Not even sure how old it is. So that's a fairly clear and honest description of what it does.
Launched into orbit